Are you ready?
Yeah, I didn't say broke dick lady. It's a broken lady. Okay.
Welcome to Cracker Culture, the podcast for real Floridians. I'm your host, Smokin Joe, and this is my co-host.
Hey, I'm Lizard Dick.
Tonight, you are watching the adult version of this show.
Probably one of the most finest shows you're ever going to watch, folks.
Look, he's giving us way too much credit. You have to be soundly stupid to continue watching after this intro.
Look.
But if you're still here, we got some funny shit for you to hear.
So come on in. Welcome. Here we go.
So, it is Veterans Day today, and I want to wish all the gratitude to all the veterans out there.
Right.
Happy Veterans Day.
Yep.
Lizard Dick's a veteran himself.
That's correct.
And we, in previous shows, we've talked about him commandeering the ship, and you might want to go back and watch some of that. It's pretty good.
Yeah, similar to a brigadier general. Yep. That was me, but that was back in the day. Let's not gloat about this on Veterans Day. It's to honor those folks that laid their lives down. I served. It was not during wartime. It was in peacetime, and I don't really consider myself contributions. I think those other folks really laid their lives on the line in conflicts and wars.
Well, before you get going with that, let me tell you what was said today. I attended the Veterans Memorial Service today here in LaBelle.
Right.
Great turnout, great event. The only problem I had is I tried to live stream it, but I couldn't. Their speakers wasn't working, and just I couldn't get enough volume up, and with all the traffic passing by, you can hear a lot. But one of the speakers from the VFW got up and spoke, and what she said I think was very good. She said, no matter if you've never served in a military branch, no matter if you've never served in like a police force, anything, you still are a patriot if you do your part to promote the better good of America.
Right.
And it was a fabulous speech. I really wish I could have got better audio on it, but but we just before,
it was a good turnout, though.
It was a good turnout. And just before we got started before we got started with our craziness, we just wanted to let you guys know and you women know how much we really appreciate what you do for us and what you've done for us. So God bless our veterans.
Amen.
All right. So now remember, this is the adult show.
Yeah.
Be prepared for graphic violence.
Yep. I don't have any violence right now. I'm so tired I can't even move. Sorry. All right, sorry about that.
No brief nudity tonight.
No, none tonight.
No, not
we'll talk about that why. There's reasons why there's no nudity
We have
tonight.
a great story for you guys tonight.
There's developments that has happened today.
Well, there wasn't much development, but we'll talk about that. What I do before we go into this story, I'm gonna set it up and I'm gonna give you a little video clip for you to watch.
Sure.
And you can actually see what actually transpired today.
I don't think we had the waitress's name, and probably for good reason.
No, look.
But she was quite a trooper.
We went out to eat, and we just went by two other places, and I remembered a little old place off, was it 47th Terrace?
Yes, sir.
Off of 47th Terrace in Cape Coral, a Chicago beef place. And so they do the deep dish pizzas and
monstrous pizza.
And they got a hell of a good Italian beef sandwich.
Yep.
So I said, hey, you guys want to try there? Well, Lizard had never been there, so we go into it. So I ordered a pizza, and Lizard ordered the Italian beef and sausage combo sandwich.
Combo.
Addie Gatorade pizza. Miss Jessie ordered
22
Jesus
appetizers.
Lord. She didn't order like a plate, and she ordered like all these appetizers and stuff, and one of their big selling, the waitress, she told us clearly, she said, look, she says, Jesse asked her about these Chicago puffs or something like that. And she said, well, she said, they love them here, she said, but she's, not my favorite, but they love them here. They come out, when you get appetizers, y'all know you order a couple of cheese sticks, and usually if a group of 4 people, you're lucky if you all get one. You know what I mean?
They're gone
and you're going to
quick.
pay $8 for this shit.
This was a whole, like a volcano.
Damn huge ass basket of these, they're like fried dough cheese balls or something. I don't even know how to
There was
describe
no
it.
cheese in them.
Yeah, there was light cheese in them.
I didn't say no cheese in
Yeah,
mine.
and they were soaked in like garlic butter, and they brought out a marinara for them and stuff. And they were very filling because by the time everybody's food got there, I think everybody was pretty much, they ate a little bit and they were done. We brought a whole ton of food home. So,
Oh yeah.
So one meal, if I buy one meal that lasts me 4 days, I'm good with it.
Yeah, heck yeah, that's being frugal there.
But yeah, very good food, and if you haven't tried it out, I want to encourage you to give them. Look, they got plenty of business, but but check them out. It's a Chicago beef, I think it's named Chicago beef.
Pizza, I thought.
I think it's Chicago beef, and they do.
Well.
They got a pizza, but it's in Cape Coral.
Well, you can tell them what happened.
I'm going to tell them. I'm telling them where it's at.
And tell them where it's
So we go in there to eat. And
Yeah, we're eating.
Jesse and Lizard decide they're going to have an alcoholic beverage.
couple.
And so, Lizard had a couple beverages. He goes to the bathroom. Well, unbeknownst to him, Miss Jessie goes over and talks to the waitress. So Lizard comes back and sits down, and the waitress brings us boxes and stuff. And then when she brought her bill, I want you to watch this video before I talk about it anymore. Check it out. Roll tape.
Oh yeah? Will you be able to walk out of here? Maybe not. Okay. So we sit down, we have the cash price is lower since your friend has micropenis.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
What happened? I missed that.
She said the cash price was lowered because you had a micro penis.
She said that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. How did she know? I didn't advertise that.
It's right here.
It says micro penis on it? Oh my god.
I'll be back when you guys are ready. Okay?
Thank you.
What the hell is going on here? The waitress just told me I had a micro penis and there was a discount for that. So I got a disability because I have a micro penis. Oh my god. We're rolling the video right now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Alright. What do you think about it?
You want me to play it for you so you can see it?
No, I already seen it. You showed it.
All right, let's go back in. So yeah, y'all heard it right. The waitress gave us a discount.
Because I had a micro penis. Now, folks, I don't care who you are, you're a man, you think you got some kind of equipment, right? And you wheel up there at a nice pizza shop thinking that everything's going to be fine. Nobody's going to notice you. And then blam, my micro penis is the subject of the discount. I got $3 off. I don't know if that was...
$3 of change for every centimeter.
That's what I was getting ready to say. In length, I think I was overcharged.
Look, it was.
But the girl was straight faced when she told me.
But
didn't
her
smile or nothing.
octave when she said micro penis went down pretty low. If you listen to the video, she said, "Y'all got a discount today for paying a cash discount today for your friend's micro penis." And Gary's like, "Did you just say?"
I said, "Oh shit, get the secrets out, bruh." I thought, for those of you that have been awaiting the calendar, who knows if we're even going to have it by Christmas. It's already November.
Well, I told him he's fought me on wearing this
and
mankini. I told him at least that he could wear it. Nobody be expecting too much.
Right. It'll be going like if there's looks like a peanut M&M down there. He's rock solid. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, we're going to hell for this.
Probably. Well, won't be too far away.
And we look, folks. I hope y'all enjoyed that video. That was highlighted there.
And I quite literally had no idea that's how he operates right there out of the cover of darkness. I'm sitting there and I seen her and I heard her say the cash price. And I'm like, that's weird for anybody to say the cash price. You know,
He thought it was at the gas station.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say, and I'm sitting there going. Well, and then I said, "What did you say?" And I think she said it again. I don't know.
Yeah, she said because your friend has a micro
Damn.
penis.
Holy shit. Well, that's really not that bad, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. 56 years old, I might should take that as a compliment. You know what I mean?
Oh God! Look, that was just. Look, I'm gonna put that in the reel too, cause people need to see that. That shit was hilarious.
Oh my God.
No, it was pretty good. Well, another interesting story. Now, we talked about this on the show before, that if you are familiar with the area in Lehigh, but what is that road there, beside the 7-Eleven?
Sunshine.
Boulevard.
The Sunshine area, as soon as you come off of 80, if you're familiar with that area, there used to be an abundance of food trucks there.
Right, yep.
Well, they were dissipated very quickly.
Yes.
I've seen a few stragglers come back, but not many.
Not the extent that the situation was.
And if you watch one of our shows, you'll know that somebody in Lizard Dick's household is the reason they're gone, that they reported.
Well, you know, what do they call that? Legally?
Snitching.
No.
No.
Alleged.
Allegedly.
That wasn't
Allegedly.
alleged.
I
Y'all
have to
told
say,
it.
you have to use that word allegedly.
Allegedly
So-
called.
Allegedly called in and they were removed from the...
So,
from the
make of this what you
Yeah.
will. Lizard Dick home, he bought the lot beside his home.
that's correct.
They got new neighbors who are not bilingual and they don't speak English.
Yeah,
Moved
no
in
English.
next door.
Right.
And the guy, hey look, he's a hard worker. He's a tractor trailer driver.
Yep.
Pulls a reefer trailer. He's probably hauling produce.
And he does reefer, I do reefer. We get along. You know what I'm saying?
different kind of reefer.
Oh, two different kinds of reefer. But
Anyway.
similar, big old long one.
Oh God, why do y'all got to bring up y'all's bad habits? Anyway, so
Why is there y'all?
Yeah.
would y'all please let me get through the show? So anyway, the guy next door that moved in, the family next door moved
Yes,
in,
yeah.
and I was over there and seen him. The
Sure.
guy pulls in, and you know I didn't know the setup, but he pulls in. He pulls in front of the house across the street.
Sure.
And he parks. And the day I was over, I thought he was just somebody stopping by because he gave a kid like a scooter or something, you know. And
Yeah.
everybody was out there looking at it. So that's a big deal. Apparently, the guy was parking there, what, daily?
Yeah, and at first it was just one trailer that he would use, and then secondly, the second trailer, one would stay there and another trailer would come in behind the truck. So then there was two. And then at one juncture, they made these giant ruts in the road by the truck getting stuck or the trailer or
in the
something,
sugar sand.
and tore it all up. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Well, no, you're fine. But so anyway, somebody and look, you be your own counsel here. They say that it's not from the Lizard Dick household. However, somebody reported this hard-working truck driver for trying to come home and get a little, yana with mama before he had to go back on the road.
But that's not true.
It
The
is
truck
true.
stays there all the time. There's no in and out. One trailer stays there all the time, and the other truck stays behind the truck
But
for days at a time.
that's what I'm saying. He's on the road.
But you
though.
act like he was going in to get a little yoo-hoo and come back out and get back in the truck, and that's what I said was not true.
Well, some people's yoo-hoo's longer than a man with a micro penis, so you don't know how long his yoo-hoo is.
Oh, that hurts, bro. That hurts. I mean, you don't even know. I'm cracking up inside right now.
Yeah. Anyway, so Lizard Dick,
Yeah.
the Lizard Dick household
Foundation.
claims that they are not participants. However, somebody reported this poor, hard-working man for parking his
Yeah.
truck out in front of his home.
Right.
So, not saying that I don't disbelieve Mr. Lizard Dick.
That's right. It's not saying I'm a liar.
But for the guy to be in order for the guy to
Right.
park on the Lizard Dick property
Right.
and not have the law come out, he is being surcharged a whopping $250 a month so that they don't call the cops.
Look what we have here is
You
pure
gotta
and
pay
simple.
it big.
What we have here is the pure and simple, the American way. Okay? You got money, I need money. You got a truck, you need to get it off the road for some ungodly reason. Someone's called in on you. Hi, I'm your neighbor, I'm here to help. Okay? Got this lot right here, $250 a month. You want to take it? There it is. Don't make ruts in my yard. It's a beautiful yard, okay? Thank you.
But however,
And then the next day after this, now I had an interpreter help me with this conversation.
right.
The very next day, I'm sitting out in the garage, you know, minding my own affair, and he come out to the street out there. He seen the door was open, and splashed some cash. And he says, "Look, I know it's the 10th of the month because I got all this in broken,
Yeah.
whatever it was, Portuguese." And he's like, 10th of the month? He said, "It's okay though." I'm like, "Okay," because I could easily just go to the 10th of the month every month,
Right.
you know, no problem.
Yeah.
But anyway, he said, you know, so that means the first of the month I'll get splashed again. So Lizard's thinking that this is a wise investment, brah.
So,
I mean,
in essence, the moral of this story is you food trucks that got run off from over there.
I got
if you want
space.
to scare, you got space. You see what the price is, and they guarantee they won't call in on you.
yeah, he said as long as you pay. It's all stay as you pay. Hey, it's sort of like those campsites that you pull up to, and they, of course, I don't offer electric or water either, for that matter, because then you get into what they call a gray area, and then you got to start messing with code enforcement. What this is I have a parking lot. You're willing to park on it, okay? That's it. Plain and simple.
Why don't you have like a food truck Friday over on your
I
property?
could have a
You
U-shaped
should
parking
do
lot.
that shit and not
Yeah.
tell your old lady. And
Well-
they'll show up at home and there'll be 20 food trucks out there on the property.
I thought, what better thing to do, right? Get about 5 food trucks and a couple bounce houses. That way you can let your little brats go over there play while you're ordering your food.
Well,
And
so,
you don't charge for the bounce houses. They're free.
well,
Or whatever they are.
look, and like I said,
Lies.
folks, there's reasons. People in Lehigh are different. I'm sorry, I don't go. I only go over to Lehigh visit.
How much are you
Lizard.
getting for
I
your
don't-
yard? How
look,
much have you rented your yard out for?
I'm not renting my yard
Okay,
out.
well, I just did over there 250 simoleons, okay? What was I doing with it? Mowing it?
I'm not knocking you for renting the yard out. It's just how you get there.
I did not get there. I did not do it. I'm going to tell you right now, under oath, I could go right now in front of Judge Wapner. I'll tell you. I didn't, you know, no. I didn't have any knowledge of it. Let me put it to you that way. I did not personally have any knowledge
Well, that
of
was
it.
the same thing with the food trucks until that's gone. You wonder where that's at.
I was hungry too, brother. It hurt me just as much as it hurt other people.
So look,
And you're going to really
lizards,
get me in trouble. Probably going to get me divorced.
lizards
Because the
lie.
one time that she don't watch it, now she'll watch this show. Guaranteed.
Lizards' life's
I'm
so
dead.
much more entertaining
I'm
than
freaking
mine.
dead.
So, the next story is again on the lizard dick plantation.
What about now?
Okay, so Lizard Dick informed us a few weeks ago, or a month or so ago, that his wife had installed a camera in the living room.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the purpose is. Yeah, they got dogs. They got a teenage, or no, she ain't a teenager anymore.
No.
They got a daughter and her boyfriend there.
Yep.
So I don't know. But anyway, so they got a camera in there in the living room.
Yeah.
So Lizard comes home from work the other day, and his daughter's outside the house, and the wires is pulled out of it. And Lizard says, "What are you doing? What did they do for you?"
She installed the Ring doorbells, and now they can see who's coming and going and when.
And I can't
And
wait.
get
I'm
this,
gonna go over
I
and
don't
hang
have-
my ass out in front of that thing every time they get home.
I don't look here, and I get the goddamn notification too. Brat bastard! I see your nasty ass every time I freaking open that thing up. But now I know what you're talking about. I come home from work and I don't have a clicker no more. I'll tell you about my car too if I didn't. But I don't have a clicker for the garage door, so now I got to key the front door. Well, there it is. I'm standing there, and it's notifying my phone while I'm standing there that someone's at the front door. I was like, you dumbass, I know I'm at the front door opening it with my key. Yeah, okay, you want a video of me? So, and it holds the video for so long, and then it gets rid of it. So I'm hoping I'll find out after you're planning on doing nasty
So what
stuff.
did you tell your daughter when she said she's putting the Ring camera in for you?
I was like, why don't you guys put one in the toilet or something in case you want to see if I wipe my ass correctly or something like that. I mean, Jesus. This is an invasion of... I mean, I bought boxers to wear around the house, not to be... Well, let me go in the bathroom and sit down in my boxers. Because, you know, there's cameras everywhere. For
You
God's
thought
sake.
Big Brother was watching you folks.
Holy moly. No, she said...
Big Mother's got his ass.
She said it's to watch the dogs while she's not at home. And I said, well, what the hell are they doing? You think they're having a beer fest or something? I mean, what? They can only be killing each other or tearing up stuffed animals or the couch.
What are you going to do if they do that? You feel like you couldn't get there in time to change it, you know what I mean?
Right,
You're just
well-
looking forward to what you got to deal with when you get home.
It's good for, so even too, if somebody broke in and walked past the camera
Okay.
without stealing the camera.
How many
Yeah.
break-ins y'all had over there?
We haven't had any, but we have animals. I mean, they will bark before you even get to the doors or the sliding doors. They'll bark. They're going to hear you. No, that's part of our security system.
Well, folks, y'all can be assured that y'all have some good Ring camera footage soon.
I don't know why it's always about me, why it has to be about me and all this whole show. Now, so what I was talking about earlier is my car was drowned out there at the Hurricane Ian over there on the Fort Myers Beach. Deceased, gone. They come and picked it up on a wrecker, just body work needed a lot. They was tore all the shit, okay? And it had gotten flooded. Well, my damn garage door opener was in there. Well, it don't matter if it was clipped on the visor, because guess what? The water was above the visor. It was just fully freaking done. So finally, today I got notice. The car's been paid off.
Paid off.
Paid off, it's done up. Did I collect any money? I ain't seen none. But we'll see. But now I gotta go get another car. So I'm trying to debate. Y'all can call in, write in, whatever. I know we got a lot of subscribers. And this would be, you know, it'll take a couple minutes just to go through them all. Because we got that one viewer in St. Louis, right?
Yep.
And got one over here, one or two over here in Cape Coral.
Yep.
And over there at the Fort Myers Beach, the Santinis, they every now and then probably take a
They're in
look at
Cape
it.
Coral too.
Yeah, they're in Cape Coral too. So, yeah.
Shout out to Vicky and Dr. Doug. We love you guys.
Yeah. And the beach is coming along fine. Most people's getting all their businesses scraped up. What's gone, and it's looking better because you might see a blank lot where something was and you knew what it was, but you still, it's progress. Now people can rebuild if they're going to, and things can try to get back to normal if there is such a normal.
Well, I seen they're going to open up the first restaurant up on Fort Myers Beach on Saturday, I believe.
But see, the problem with it is in our situation, if you have a restaurant and it was on the lower floor, they may not be allowing any type of restaurant on the lower floor now because of hurricanes, because of what this one has done.
Well,
But I don't know
think
how
this
they
is-
can enact that so quickly.
I think this is Rommel's place, what, Seaside Bistro or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
They're opening it up on
Oh,
Saturday.
it's already open. No, it's
No,
open.
it's grand opening Saturday.
Oh, I thought it was open already.
Cause Jason Bill sent me a thing
Oh.
that he's playing down there for the grand
Oh.
opening, so I know it's gonna be like that they ain't open yet. And according to what the video said, it's gonna be the first restaurant open back up on Fort Myers.
Well, no, I don't know how they're doing it because ain't nobody has gas on the island.
He's a politician. That's how they're doing it, brother.
Well, I'm just trying to tell you, we don't have gas at our place, and they said they don't have gas on the island at all. They haven't turned it on to the island. That's what I was told. And what he could do is he could use propane. If you wanted to spend the extra money to make the money,
Don't worry about that screaming, folks. My mother-in-law showed up.
Yeah, she tripped over.
I'm kidding. I love my mother-in-law.
You know what she said
I better
earlier.
not say it like my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law is like your wife. She don't watch this shit neither. And the first time she watched it, this time
Right.
she said something.
Oh yeah.
So Lizard's had quite the eventful life here.
Yeah.
He's been back to work and
Yeah,
loving it.
I tell you, I've been working 4 10-hour days, and while that sounds great, and 3 days off, the first day off, I just lay in bed because I can't move from working the 4 10s. But that's him getting older, you know, not quite as old.
Y'all got AC yet?
Where? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
our
okay.
building has air conditioning and water and everything. The only thing we don't have is gas. That's why we can't open our restaurant. So we have natural gas, and we don't have it supplied. So,
Right.
but what I was saying is, if you change the orifices on all the equipment, which would cost you maybe a couple $1,000s if you had a business
The orifices.
in the equipment. Well, you're not you're thinking sexual. I'm talking mechanical.
Thinking anatomy,
But
dumb.
anyway, so you put a propane tank out there, and then can cook
You
immediately.
stick it in your orifice.
You put it in your orifice.
Gary's got a
It's part of the
propane tank in his
micropenis
orifice.
foundation. You take the micropenis and put it in the orifice.
Oh God, man. That was, I'm sorry, you can't keep bringing up that micro penis. It's just making
I'm
me.
bringing it up.
It's giving
I'm
me.
reliving it. I was having dinner. It was a wonderful dinner. I was at a place I'd never been to. The pizza, I was thinking about eating a piece of your pizza, but after I seen how you was picking to do me, I just had a premonition that you was gonna pull some shit. So that's why I didn't bag off nothing from you. I can't believe it.
It's always a joy a minute.
Yeah.
What else we got going on?
I ain't never going to the toilet when I go anywhere. I'm sitting there the whole damn time. I gotta pee in my pants.
Oh, they figured out the baby formula shortage.
They did. They figured out
They
the
figured
baby
it out.
formula shortage.
Folks, there was a shortage. Well,
Well,
what did they figure out?
There's 3 Romanian women who were arrested
Yeah.
in Utah. They stole over $28,000 worth of formula.
But that still shouldn't have caused that much of a shortage.
throughout
that ain't-
multiple states.
Oh no, that's
So
not enough
a
money.
group of Romanian women.
Yeah, but
steals-
they don't know if that's just what was caught. They don't know if it's like a part of like a
How many
bigger
Romanian women?
3.
They got to be more Romanians if they should put a national shortage on baby formula. I mean, you got 3 women that got $28,000 worth of
That's
baby
not
formula.
very much formula
That's
anyway.
not
It's
even a drop
expensive.
in the bucket.
It's like $5 or $10 a can anyway. So
They
yeah.
probably they
It's
from
like
They had-
$17 a can.
so they had what, like 20 cases of it? That's no big deal.
no $28,000
Oh,
worth.
whatever. It still ain't no big deal. And not enough for a shortage like what you're saying. And they should breast pump. You get a breast pump. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of milk there.
You're utterly ridiculous.
What? That's what they're for, breast pumps. They don't have them for micro penises, I don't think.
That would be a penis pump
Yeah,
or a micro penis
Micro
pump.
penis pump. They're probably cheaper too. Never thought about that. What if I could turn that into my insurance?
VA covered that.
Yeah, I see we have an examination for a micro penis exam. This has been an hour and a half.
Oh.
Shortened to 30 minutes.
You know, most friends don't have a friend like Lizard. I'm glad Lizard's my friend, and he told me today that he was an idiot savant.
Yeah.
I informed him that he was not accurate about that.
Nope, so he did.
Because a savant
Mhm.
has a talent. He has something that they excel exceptionally in. It's
I'm just an
unbelievable.
idiot.
Like Rain Man catching match,
Right.
counting matches. He's not an idiot savant, so I told him that deducted it just makes him an idiot.
Yep. Thanks, Joe.
Well, you said idiot savant.
So all I know is I was at the house and I was hanging out, sitting around, and all of a sudden I was abducted. There was the cracker culture van outside. People saying, "Hey,
Oh, yeah,
you want to get something to eat?
Bullshit.
You want to get something to eat?" Well, I can tell you right now, when you ride with these folks, when that's being said, it's at least 3 to 4 hours away from when you actually eat. Because you don't know where you're going and you don't know when you might eat.
And
Look,
that
we went
technically
from
ain't our
Lehigh-
fault. That technically is not, that shouldn't be on. We had to go to 3 restaurants before we finally found somewhere that we could go in and eat.
Yeah, we did go by a place we won't name, but they were very full, very profitable restaurant.
No, our name on, look, we were going to go by Buckets.
Yeah, Buckets.
And, you know, Buckets, they're putting, and look, hats off to Buckets. They've been doing fundraisers
Yep.
where they're giving 10% of all
The day's sales.
The day's
Yep.
sales to various businesses on the beach
Yep.
to give to their employees.
And then allowing them to do raffles, and they get to keep the money and
Right.
and all that. So yeah.
Yeah, they're doing 50-50 raffles. And we have a good friend that works there as one of the cooks. And you know, Jesse called his wife and she said, you won't even get a parking spot. And she was right. We pulled through the parking lot.
Oh, you did call today?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know she did.
Yeah, she called our friend.
We would have got a parking spot, but that was it.
But
No.
you wasn't no seats
No, I
and
know.
stuff. So then we in turn decided to go, just because we're already down that far down, we go across the bridge into Cape Coral. And you know, one of my favorite, growing up, my favorite pizza joint over in the Cape was Papa Joe's.
Yep.
And
he took me there one time before, and it was really good. And I'll tell you, that's, to me, that
And
I'm
he
not
took me
Italian.
there twice, and it was really, really
Did
good.
he? I'm not Italian, but the guy that came out was kind of a portly Spanish guy.
no, he was Italian.
You know what I'm trying to describe. And he was just fit the role. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? He come out with the pizza, and after he served it and everything, he come by to ask if everything was okay. It was a very nice place.
Well, I tell you, Papa Joe's is so well known, and realistically, they don't get the credit locally they should get. I was in Scottsboro, Alabama, and I was at a restaurant, and I'm looking at the menu, and I see this salad on the menu. And there's a story behind this salad, and it breaks it down. This guy that opened this restaurant had owned like the Applebee's in Cape Coral, but he would go over to Papa Joe's and eat, and he said their salad was better than anything he'd got anywhere else. So he recreated Papa Joe's salad on his menu in Scottsboro. And he did put out a great presentation, and really how much he admired the folks
Right.
at Papa Joe's. So, you know, if you ever get a chance to get over there, you know, when you get older, you do a lot more eating than you do anything else. That's your most exciting things, unless you got a Ring camera or a micro penis. But
Well, I'm thinking that the next thing they're going to do is put a camera in the bathroom and see if I wipe my ass or not. Because, you know, these things could get out of control.
they're
You know
out
what
of
I'm saying?
control, bro.
I mean,
You've been overrun there.
I would think a visit to the asylum might be helpful. You know, like a vacation or something. You know, vacation at Bernie's or something.
You have been like MK Ultra over there, bro.
I know.
Yeah,
Well.
you've been hypnotized or
Yeah,
something.
I know.
I'm telling
Blinded by the light. Yeah, I know.
you.
Sorry
Look,
about that. Hey, I did apply for America's Got Talent. They called me back and told me right now that they got enough auditions for right now.
no, they said America's Got Talent, but you don't. What they
Oh, don't hurt my feelings here. Oh my God, my achy breaky heart.
said. Hate you, break your heart.
Don't break my heart. My achy, breaky heart.
Folks,
You
that was the
just
producer.
No.
You just go,
Yeah, she's about 4 appetizers in right now.
Yes, me and the producer broke beers, but then she couldn't handle the draft beer. She probably said it gave her too much gas.
Oh, speaking of gas, I'm going to tell this story, and I'm going to tell it right here.
It's gonna be right here, folks. You're gonna hear it and
Look.
see it right here today.
Y'all can kiss my ass when you get married. The first year,
Yeah.
I got a shoe aimed at me. Right now, I got a shoe
You
aimed
cannot
at me.
toss projectiles
There's
during
a
the
camera here.
broadcast.
So let me just say, folks, when you get
You have to say it later. Slip it in later because she's gonna hit you. Yeah.
When you start dating
Yeah.
and you're early on in a relationship,
Yes.
you are finding out things about each other, and
Yeah.
you know, like you try to not
Pick
pass
your-
gas.
Pick your
try-
nose.
Yeah,
whatever.
don't do nothing inappropriate. Don't scratch your testes or none of that
Right,
stuff.
right.
You know, you gotta keep it pretty on it. To the point when me and Jesse was first together, honestly, I would not even go to the bathroom if she was in there if I had to do the number 2.
Right, just out of respect for her nose.
I'm just a
Yeah,
gentleman.
sure.
You know
Right.
that's the way I think it should be.
Right.
Well,
And
then
if she
you get-
needed to go to the bathroom, you'd sit on the toilet first and let her sit on
And
the
look, there's a lot of things that happen early on in the relationship. Now, and look,
Oh, God.
look.
Oh, my. Do we have to hear about all this?
Well, look, when
Okay.
early on in the relationship, people do more than they normally would for each other. They, you know, they make sure they look a little better than they normally do. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of little things, people, that you gotta grow into each other, right? All right, so
Were
circle.
you fucking Dr. Phil?
Yeah, today. So you get down there. I'm trying to do it because I had a shoe aimed at me, cocked
I
and
know, I
loaded,
saw it.
bro. I mean,
It's been
I
put
was,
down now. It's been
I was a
uncaught.
Victoria's Secret slipper away from getting hit in the head.
Oh, yeah, well, the threat's gone so far. I don't know where the slipper's at, though.
So anyway,
Oh, shit, there it went.
oh, it's
Back up.
back in the chamber.
All right.
We believe in the right to bear arms, just not flip flops.
That's right. Well, we're here in Florida. That's a typical thing to grab.
So anyway, so you get used to each other, you get accustomed to each other. You know, certain things you didn't do in the beginning, it's not so big a deal. You know, like going to the bathroom, somebody walking in the bathroom, you know, you don't think nothing about it anymore. Well, no matter what,
Yep.
the only thing I can say is shit happens.
Wait a minute.
Exactly what I
Now,
said, shit
you're
happens.
not talking about thinking about it. Not talking about it's on the edge. But we're talking about it happened.
It happens. It just happens. So this morning, I was
Are you
feeling...
talking about...
We'll get there. So
Oh,
I was
my-
feeling,
oh.
I was feeling,
Oh, my.
I was feeling a little rough. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, my gosh.
I got some kind of stomach bug, and I hadn't ate nothing today or so, and so was really pretty miserable this morning when I woke up. And I
Yeah,
didn't really
right.
want to get up,
Yeah.
and I took a sip of my soda, and all of a sudden I heard a noise.
Yep.
No.
No. And it wasn't a
No.
Nope.
So you just keep your mouth shut. Then I hear my beautiful, lovely wife
Yeah.
start to gag from her own stench.
Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. Are you saying what I'm thinking you're coming up on here?
Bro,
Did she shat herself?
bro, 4 counties away was calling hazmat, and she
Oh my god, did it?
it was so, it was, I
Oh,
can't believe
oh,
somebody
oh,
so
God.
beautiful would have anything so vile.
Oh
up
my
there.
god. Oh.
Dude, it was vicious.
Like-
She knows it was vicious.
Like projectile like?
No, it was just the wind.
It just lingered.
And it was like it just hung there. Like, just
Oh.
imagine, it was like a fart cloud
Like
that
a
just
green
stopped
film, like
mid
a
your
green
face
film
and
coming
just
on it.
stayed. You couldn't breathe because you'd taste it.
Even windshield
mean-
wipers wouldn't help.
Hell, dude, I didn't want, you know, you first think about covering your face, I'm thinking,
Right.
that's a mistake. If I throw the blanket over my head, I'm getting Dutch ovened. I mean, what the hell am I thinking? And I
And
thought,
that's what I told him. At least I didn't Dutch Avenue like you would have done me.
oh, she started, look, realistically, I
Almost
started
like
dying.
crop dusting you, but
Yeah,
in
well.
solid form.
Shit.
Yeah.
Crop dust don't lay down that much spray.
Oh my god.
But it was brutal.
That was right in your own home.
Yep. And
Oh, my God.
you folks that are married, y'all know the deal. You know.
Don't ask, don't tell. Well, here we
You
I
are.
don't know how it went from picking on Gary to pick on Jesse.
It ain't pick on you. We gotta let people know. We gotta be
There's
real.
dangers in society.
If we're not gonna be real, if we're not gonna be real on here, then why in the hell are we doing it?
Right. There's
Gary's talked about his micro penis.
Yeah.
I talked about
Hey.
your noxious ass fumes.
Right.
I mean, it's,
What do we need to talk to about your stuff there,
Yeah.
Tim? We're doing pretty good.
but
We
the
got
truth,
yeah.
look, the truth is, I
Yeah.
now know the real meaning of eat
What?
shit and die. Cause it about killed me.
And then there was an accidental one that slipped out after that. That was silent, but it was.
Yeah.
It was
And
even
I heard
deadlier
her.
than the
Yeah.
first
So,
one.
so she let out a second
Well, wait a
one.
minute, wait a minute. Are you, because maybe I'm getting this wrong. We're still alive, remember that?
Yeah.
I thought that you said there was an actual eruption.
No.
No, I didn't actually shit on him.
I thought
She
yourself.
might as well have. It
I
was-
thought herself.
No. I
So
know.
this was just a vapor
Yes,
cloud.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And it lingered.
I thought she shat herself.
Well, and
Oh,
she said,
no.
at least she admits it. Look, she made she made an audio edition,
Right.
and then,
Oh yeah,
and then
I-
later on, after we both gagged out and about puked, the dog ran to the neighbors. I mean, it was bad. Then all of a
Didn't
sudden,
your chickens died off too.
yeah,
on that
all
one?
the ducks is dead, everything. That's no
Yeah.
shit. They're all gone.
Yeah, they're
Uh,
gone.
and so- anyway, so here it goes again, but there's no sound.
Right.
And I knew it was coming because I heard her. She tasted it before it got to me. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, hell to the
and then I
no.
wiped it towards him.
And, yeah, then she started fanning it my way. What kind of fucker does that to a human
And
being?
then you.
It was weird. No, anyway, so yeah, I just told her, I said, look, you're gonna get up and go to the bathroom and get rid of that, or you're gonna not be in my damn way.
Wow.
So
You didn't have to change sheets or nothing
no,
like that.
it didn't. No spray today.
A day's away from getting your Santa Claus.
Yeah, we
business
need
ready.
to talk about that. So yeah, we are. Our next holiday is Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So, you know, everybody's planning on eating some good turkey.
Yep.
I've got to smoke a brisket because I've got 3 or 4 people begging for
He
brisket.
ain't even used that smoker in like 6 months to a year. That thing's got cobwebs in there. He's supposed to be the master smoker.
This bitch don't know what I do.
Look,
man, please.
I hear about it, man. I know what you don't do.
Look, I smoke brisket when I want
Oh.
brisket because everybody else that I taste, their briskets like stew meat.
Well,
I
how many
like a
briskets
good
have you
brisket.
brought to my house? None. None. Zero. Zip.
Yeah. How often do I go to your house? I'm not
Zero.
allowed at your house.
That's true too. Yeah, that's true too.
You son of a bitch. That's why they put the ring camera in.
That's
to see
right.
If I
So they
showed
know
up.
if your fat ass is up there on my ring camera, I'm gonna be mad.
I'm definitely gonna be on that ring camera.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you now, if y'all are crazy and paranoid enough to install a ring camera, I'm gonna come over and show my
Dude,
ass.
we get a lot of packages, and you gotta have the ring
Oh,
camera.
you're gonna see a package.
So you get.
It ain't gonna be a micro penis.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Micro penis by Mattel.
Oh my God, Mr. Micro. Lizard Micro War.
So we got Thanksgiving's coming up.
Folks, we have to be very aware that certain people,
Yeah.
that we say certain
Yeah.
things,
Yep.
that it could create problems in
Yeah.
our lives.
That's right.
Although we'd love to talk about those
That's
things.
right. We feel to save our lives.
Let me just say this. There's a lot of good footage that hits the edit room floor, and once we're dead, I hope that Jesse will put it all
The best
out
and the
there.
worst.
Then
Yeah,
let
the
y'all
worst
see
and
what
the
we
best.
cut out.
Yeah, and
At
yeah.
least we can't be incriminated if we cut it out
Yeah,
now.
or if we're in a nursing home and incapacitated, you can do it. So, you know, yeah.
Somebody put a post, and you see this shit all the time. I'm heavily tattooed. I owned tattoo studios when I was younger. But somebody put a post on Facebook, something about, can you imagine all these people with these tattoos, and when they're in a nursing home, it's going to be all sagging down, hanging down. And I responded. Sometimes I probably shouldn't respond. It's hard to resist. It's just that like they
And what was your response there, Joe?
my response was
Yeah.
if for some reason
Right.
that Jesse felt the need to put me in a home,
Yes.
I'm not going to give a shit what they think about my tattoos.
That's right.
And them other old bitches going to look at him and say, damn, he must have really lived life. Look at all that artwork on him.
Yep.
He enjoyed his
And
life.
what did they have to say about your post?
They didn't respond as
Of
usual.
course. Yeah, because they knew who was talking.
People don't respond to my comments.
Folks,
They
we
usually
want-
contact somebody else that knows me and tells them how horrible they are for
Folks,
talking
if
to
you like our show and everything, just be cautious when you're around our vehicle. When we park out and about.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about that. It pissed me off. Luckily, I'll tell a story that I shouldn't. It just pissed me off. Look, man, for some reason, you get a premonition. And this is bad. I parked at the restaurant tonight, and I seen this car. Wasn't many parking spots, but I parked in my parking spot. The car in the next spot was a little crooked, but not a lot. I mean, I looked. There was a huge amount of space. And I thought to myself, as I looked at your little silver car and seen the little beads hanging from your mirror,
Yep.
because I thought about that.
Yep.
And I said, should I move this van?
Yep.
Thought about it.
Nope.
And I thought, well, look at you could damn near fit a smart car in between me. I should be okay. We go in the restaurant and we eat.
Yep.
And when I come back out, I noticed your little silver car gone, and your little beads hanging around the mirror.
Yep. Gone.
And there is a dent
Yes.
in the back of my van.
Yep.
I would probably been more pissed off, but it's not bad. It's not. It's real easy. I mean, it's not a crease in it. I mean, it looks like you could probably push it right out or plunge it out or whatever you got to do. The thing that pisses me off is I'd have told the person, whoever hit it, hey man, I see what happened and I could get that fixed. I mean, I got mechanics, they could pop out of it, ain't no big deal. That's the way I'd have been about it. The son of a bitches didn't even acknowledge they hit the van.
Well, they weren't there when we left. They were
No,
gone.
they drove right off.
That's a hit and run, ain't it? What they
It's
call
a
it.
hit and run. You're
Yep.
exactly right.
Did you call Sheriff Carline?
Well, no, but City of Cape Coral.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't call City of Cape Coral neither. And I didn't want to sit there because it's not, I can make a big deal out of it,
Right.
but I didn't, it's, but whoever you are,
Yeah.
little silver car,
Yeah, we know who you are.
you hit a big, huge van that's
monster
got
van
stuff.
with an alligator on the side of it.
You right in the alligators where you popped.
Yeah, and we don't appreciate hurting alligators.
And the fact is,
Yep.
it's okay. Because it ain't going to cost nothing to fix it, and you're not going to be no visible
Right.
damage.
It's what they call the principle of the
The
situation.
principle, exactly. You should have took your no good ass in and said,
Yeah,
hey,
did.
I just bumped a car out
That
here.
giant van.
I
who
want to
owns it?
notify
Yep.
somebody.
Yep.
Now, maybe it's because everybody's damn so happy and looking to get all this free money from everybody and take everybody this socialist environment with it. Here comes a bobcat.
Oh man, that ain't no bad. That's a
in
black
the
cat,
middle
bro,
of the
right in the middle of
damn
the
show.
show. Holy moly.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet chicken fried rice.
Yep.
Her sister is in the other room, and her sister is beef lo mein.
Beef lo mein.
What was our other? We had
Shrimp fried
shrimp fried rice, but we gave her to him to my father. Can you let us do the show? You're worse than Addie.
You can't see her now.
Oh, I can see her. She's right in front of me.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Can't see her now, Jesse. Look at her.
Your shirt's black.
All right, shrimp. I mean chicken.
Alright, there it goes.
See ya.
Folks, we are kind to animals, as you've seen Joe, the way he throw that cat down on the floor. And their body slammed them.
Look, that damn cat gets on my head. That cat, you name it, that cat wallers me like the baby. I mean, the baby and that cat. See what a team is,
It's
son
back.
of a bitch.
Get out of here.
The two things that love me most in this house is the baby and chicken fried rice.
Damn.
I'm just telling you, folks. It's
Oh.
not going to be a mystery,
What's this
folks.
deal about this Pelosi deal? You were going to talk about
Yeah,
that.
that bitch there. Look, so look, I'm sorry, and we're gonna talk about that for sure.
If I had a hammer, I hammer in the morning, I hammer in the evening, all over this land.
So yeah, you know,
That's what you call hammer time.
look, we just had Paul Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House's husband. He gets arrested for DUI. Here we are a few months later down the road,
Yeah.
and 911 call comes in from Paul Pelosi from his restaurant that he has a friend in the house, and he's trying to get him to leave. So he did call it a friend. And so the police show up. Now the first thing when I seen that video that I couldn't understand is why the glass was on the outside of the door.
If it was broke from the inside, it would have been on the outside, which you're
Right,
saying.
exactly.
But
It made
if it
no
was broken
sense.
from the outside, it would have been on the inside.
Right, it made no sense to me all along. And then when the police show up, Mr. Pelosi answers the damn door
In a
and
towel.
then walks back to the subject. And the subject says there ain't nothing wrong here. And the next thing you know, Paul Pelosi said something and reached over and put his hand on the guy's hammer, and the guy just picked his hammer up right in front of the cops and whacked him in the head. Now, there's speculative rumors.
Rumors.
Yep. It's all speculation. I don't want nobody to take
Right.
this
Right.
as a
Alleged.
known
It's
fact.
alleged.
That Paul Pelosi
Yep.
was maybe in a relationship
No
with
way.
this guy.
No.
Well, there's also
Can't be.
there's also stories of Paul Pelosi being caught at a bar for
Uh-oh.
homosexual.
Oh my.
Now I don't know for
Uh-oh.
100% that any of that's true. I know he got hit in the head with a hammer. Here's two guys in their damn underwear. How do you get into your damn underwear?
Right.
And you know,
Joe and I have never sat around together in our underwear.
not
that I
a
can
damn
recall.
time. We've stayed in motel rooms
Right.
together, and there's been never been a time we hang out in our damn underwear.
That's right.
So, but yeah, but anyway, so the reason we even brought this story up is Nancy Pelosi has lost.
Yep.
It's time for her, Nancy
She's
Pelosi.
on her
to
way
go.
out. Yeah. Yeah.
Now look, I look at Nancy Pelosi, and just imagine it's coming up Thanksgiving. When you whack that head off of that turkey,
Yep.
that's what Nancy Pelosi's face looks like, that big
Oh
gobbler.
my
hanging
gosh,
there.
Joe. Oh my word. Holy moly.
Oh, kind of like Grandpa's testicles.
Oh my God. Well, there ain't no micro testicles hanging down like that. Dang.
But yeah, she's refusing to leave office because she's pulling up COVID protocols.
COVID's over. I haven't even heard nothing about COVID in 6 months or better.
Well, it's on the rise.
Oh, it is on the
overseas.
rise. Oh.
Overseas, yeah, I just seen a big thing.
Well,
Anyway, I ain't gonna get into all that
I
shit.
better get vaccinated.
You've already been there, you
Yeah,
idiot.
sorry.
So anyway,
I ain't got no ailments right now, though.
you've had plenty. Folks, we ain't gonna continue to talk about the Pelosi thing. I just hope that, anybody that's watched some of the stuff that's going on, I can now guarantee you that Lizard Dick can run for governor in Pennsylvania and win. Just saying.
I just don't know what all that's about, but I can tell you.
I
did
know you
see-
don't. Do you know who Fetterman is?
No.
Well, he won the election in Pennsylvania against Dr. Mehmet Oz, Dr. Oz.
Yes, Dr. Oz, yeah.
Well, he beat Dr. Oz
Yeah.
for governor.
Okay.
And if you listen to their debate,
Yeah.
now Fetterman had a stroke, but I don't think that's all it is. This motherfucker can't hold 2 words together, dude. He's like,
Oh, I've heard him. Yeah.
yeah. And Pennsylvania, y'all some damn geniuses. They voted him in. Not that Mamet was a great candidate, but he was damn sure he could talk, he could speak,
Right.
allegedly. But, and I don't remember Mehmet Oz taking a gun to no African American boys neither. So there's that.
Well, you thought Dr. Oz would have just got it for name recognition, you know what I mean?
Look,
Because everybody knows him.
well, yeah, but that other count told all kind of, yeah, I'm gonna get away from the political. Folks, I do a political show. I didn't do one this week after the election. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of votes out, and I do this show, which is nothing to do with my political show.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. Here we try to cut up.
We might say a little bit, but it's just personal
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, it's just banter. But the truth is, me and Ford O'Connell will be back with you next week. Ford's back from Washington, D.C., and we'll have a lot to talk about. And again, on my political show, I'm going to put it out there. I have made it my mission to go after the establishment in this area. Now, that being said, I'm going to put this out there too.
Uh-oh.
I've had a guy call people and tell them not to do my show. He's also called people while they were doing my show and told them to leave.
You mean while you were on the air?
While I was live, during my live show.
Really? Well, there you go. You're getting somewhere then.
All right.
You're irritating somebody.
Then today, and this is really going to piss people off, but I'm going to put it out there. It's a little teaser. I found out how much money a certain marketing company put into a certain school board candidate's race.
Oh. So you're
Now,
talking about a little donation there?
Well, let me tell you this.
Yep.
They call this guy the Kingmaker. And he runs a monopoly on the establishment candidates. He makes very good money. As a matter of fact, one commissioner just got somehow made $100,000 off of one appointed commissioner. Anyway, in this school board race, we was able to uncover that this marketing company spent over $300,000 on one candidate. Not the best candidate, but they spent $300,000 on a school board candidate. Me and Ford is going to unravel that for you and let you know what is actually happening with this situation. And I try not to incorporate that into the show. That's not why I'm mentioning their names.
Right.
However, on the other show, I tell it all. I don't care. And, I'm not, it ain't like I'm not trying to target individual people, and people think that. However, there's a couple individual people that have continually for years participated in underhanded dealings. And that's all I want to expose there.
So I have to go buy me another car now. I'm trying to
Another
figure
car.
out what I got to get. I want to get me like a Nissan, like what I had, just a little gas sipper, 30, 40 miles a gallon. Because
Well, I think it was Tammy Ford. They got cars like that out there.
Yeah.
In the used lot and stuff like that.
well, I'm going to buy a brand new one, brother.
Brand
Brand
new.
spanking new because
Holy shit.
I want the warranty built in. I don't want to have to pay for nothing. You know, when I go to have service, let them.
Well, there's a bunch of realtors watch me. If there's any car dealers out there watching, hey, look, you got a damn one with a hook in his mouth here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ready to go, man.
And trust me, I've tried to help him and his wife buy a vehicle.
Try to help me.
They ain't going to try to argue the price.
No.
Just
We'll pay
mark
full.
it up.
We'll
They'll
full.
pay full price.
No problem.
You don't have to, and trust me, they won't even go home.
Full NADA with the $2,000 markup.
Son
So
of a
about.
bitches.
Yep. Hey, you don't talk to me like that, okay?
Well, it's true. You call me over to help
Oh
you
my
negotiate
God.
a deal. I
Look.
tell you
No.
how to negotiate a deal, and you don't even listen to me. I go and pay the guy his asking price.
Right.
Asking price at a car dealership.
Right.
Who does that?
You don't. Nobody does that.
That's where you lose the savant part of idiot savant.
There we
Just
go
become an
again.
idiot. Oh, folks, hey, look. So we got Thanksgiving coming up.
Yeah.
And after Thanksgiving
Yep.
really starts when work starts for Smokin' Joe Nation. A lot of you folks know me around this area. I do the Swamp Santa. We
Yeah.
pull a sleigh around. Effectively now we will start working on that sleigh and try to have it ready for the 1st of December. We will also have an angel tree. We will have members in the communities adopt families, and we'll provide the Christmas gifts
How
we're
do I get on
delivering
the
for.
list?
You don't.
Oh, is this one of them deals members are not included or whatever?
This is for people that need a little assistance.
Have you seen my paychecks?
Bruh, I seen, look, you making money off of a lot sitting over there so the man knows your wife don't call him and report him for parking out in front of his house. So
Oh
come
my
on.
God, did you bring that up again like that?
Well,
You're gonna get busted. You're just asking for it now. I mean, just slipping and saying it one time, but now you're going to, she's gonna get you.
She's gonna get me?
Yeah.
How's she gonna get me? She ain't coming over here and I don't go over there.
Oh my.
Well, folks, we appreciate you watching. I've told this before, but
Yeah.
we really are redoing the website.
Yeah.
And we're going to have the Swamp Santa shirts up for sale. We appreciate it if you will buy a shirt for the Swamp Santa shirt. They are $20. The shirts, all the proceeds in the Swamp Santa shirt go strictly to the Swamp Santa sleigh, repairs. You know, it's got the Gator Davidson pulling the Swamp Santa sleigh. So, you know, if you could, you know, we do accept sponsorships on the Swamp Santa sleigh. Usually we'll put your name on the sleigh and name of your business, and the whole month of December it will be at various places around Collier, Lee, and Hendry County. So if you want to help the Swamp Santa, buy one of the Swamp Santa t-shirts, and we appreciate you folks watching. We want you to like, subscribe, and share. If you don't do nothing else for us but share this video, it would be gratefully appreciated. So please like, share, subscribe, buy a t-shirt, and remember, when you think your day's bad, just be glad you're not stuck with a micro penis. I'm Smokin' Joe for Cracker Culture, the podcast for real Floridians. We'll see you next time. Love, peace, and gator grease. I'm out.
I don't know why he always has to bring up people's penises.